Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Back with another video. Y'all already know what's going on. Yes, I do have another Nike shirt on. These motherfuckers be like $14 at Marshall's. So don't be thinking I'll be wearing the same shirt every day. But anyways, alright, so this time, basically a part two to the last video. We're gonna talk about you know, um the zesty agenda in the film industry, right? Especially with a lot of these new shows that's coming out on Netflix and, all these streaming sites, that's, just major platforms for new shows and new movies and shit like that. So um, if we think back to, early 2000s, late 90s, mid 2000s, just that whole era of film, um, obviously, it wasn't pushed on us the way it is now back then. You had your movies where there were gay roles and, the movie may have been about a gay couple or some kind of twist or, whatever, because a lot of these, actors and actresses, they have to do these kind of rituals in order to, continue going up in the industry. We all know about the black men wearing dresses. We know, we all know about that. They always have to do something that just kind of like, you know, um, just makes a man look completely feminine. They always have to do something that just, you're basically going against your morals. You know what I'm saying? We know that even goes back to like Will Smith. If I'm not mistaken, it was Will Smith's first movie role, like his first major movie. And I forget what that movie was called. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all remember. I just had it on top of my head too. I'm always forgetting shit. And somebody told me to get a white clipboard and write my thoughts down, and I still ain't got it. I gotta go grab one from Walmart. But anyway, the dude, Will Smith, that first major role he did, he was actually having sex, I think, with a white man in the movie. But that was Will Smith's like first ritual. If you agree to do this, blah blah blah. We pin you and everything after this. And Quincy Jones brought Will Smith into the industry, and we all know about Quincy Jones. If you don't, you should do a little bit of research. Most of y'all are familiar with Quincy Jones when it comes to Tupac, because it was that famous little interview where Tupac said Quincy Jones tried to hit him in the rear, hit him in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Which I think that's been like completely wiped off the internet because I couldn't find that. I couldn't find it, but long ago you could find it. It was on the internet before they started censoring and wiping everything off. So, and Quincy Jones is like a major gatekeeper. He brings people in the music industry, film industry, everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and don't get it wrong. It's not just all for black men. It's mostly about black men, being making them do all these kind of rituals, these kind of sex and gay rituals in order to go up to the top. But they've done it with white actors as well. But obviously it's a lot more with black men. That's even like back with the damn Wayans twins when they did White Chicks. Everybody has like wore a dress, bro. We already know. We don't even gotta talk too much about, all the, famous actors and shit, black actors that's done been in dresses. And I don't have to pull up the clip of Kevin Hart saying he would never wear a dress, and then a little while later he's on like SNL with a fucking purple dress on. We don't I don't even got to pull up that clip and show y'all. It's there for y'all to go see it if you want to see it. But today is like, it's even worse now. back then, it went from, making these actors do it in order to level up in their career and get more roles. And then I don't have to pull up the clip of Brandon T. Jackson also saying after he put on that dress, his fucking life and career just went to shambles. He basically cursed himself. That's what you call selling your soul. He just didn't say it. When you go against your morals, you sell your soul. You know, and we can do that as regular people. You don't have to just, sell out to the industry. We can sell out as a regular person if you're doing anything against your morals. You know what I'm saying? As a man, if you if you just doing shit that you are not supposed to be doing, like you doing whatever it take to get the money, you robbing, you stealing, you doing whatever it take to get the money constantly every single day, knowing it's wrong, you selling your soul. You sold your soul to the devil. You a woman, you selling ass, you doing all this every day to get money, you going against your moral code, you just sold your soul. You selling your soul, you're giving a piece of you away and you know it's wrong. So, like I said, we don't got to talk about Brandon T. Jackson. You can go check out that interview. A lot of y'all probably saw it, where he said his life completely changed. He cursed himself. He sold his soul. He said everything went to shambles after he put that dress on. Before that, he was good. You know what I'm saying? He took a part in that ritual, and life was completely upended. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Now it's went from making these actors, do these rituals, do these gay sex rituals, to now it's like, all right, we're pushing it to the average person. We're pushing it in your subconscious now. So now your kids is gonna grow up, confused, damn near genderless, watching all kind of shows on Netflix where, there's always characters that, are gay now. There's always, like, it don't matter what the show is, bro. There's always something gay going on. There's always, it's like they just have to put it in there now. They have to, and it's with the major shows, the big shows. They make sure that there's like a gay storyline in the midst of everything that's going on. They obviously did that with Empire. That's like one of the biggest ones because the show was so viral. And then even now, up to the latest show with y'all know Power, Power being the second one that they just released with Power Book 2 or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? They got old dude, the light-skinned dude, Mary J. Blige's son, he gay. So they took this like tough ass show, from the first season, series, first few seasons, but like 6-7 seasons, and the first Power. They took this tough ass show, and then with the second, with the spinoff or whatever, they turned it into some gay shit. They added a gay storyline to it. Like, for what? For what? This shit, it doesn't juice it up anymore. Like him being gay in the second, in the spinoff of Power, what the fuck does that add to the show? The show is about Tariq and him following in the footsteps of his dad. Where does a gay storyline come in between that? Think about it. And that's just that. It's plenty of them on Netflix. It's plenty of them on Netflix where the black character, it's like, I think it's that movie like called The Boys or something like that. Was it The Boys? I forget what it was, but it was like 3 boys in the movie. 2 of them was white, and it was like one little fat black boy. But the black boy was like so feminine. He was screaming all in the movie, like, just loud, high pitched, just so feminine. Y'all could have chose anybody, but they made sure they chose a little fat black boy that was feminine as hell for that role, for other little black boys to see, and children, or just whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then actually, bro, it's plenty of shows on Netflix where, like, the main characters is like 2 or 3 white boys or a Mexican boy, and then the one black boy is like just super feminine. Even that show, is it My Block? I think it's My Block on Netflix. It was kind of popular at one point. The out of the main characters, the little skinny black boy is once again like a really feminine, dude. I think he's maybe like 20, 21 in real life, but the character that he plays, he comes off as like really feminine. He's screaming all in the show. He's scared of every fucking thing. If you notice, none of the little black boys, when they play in the shows, they're never like tough. They never play a tough role. They always kind of like, tear down your masculinity. They always tear that down. There's never like a little tough black boy. You know what I'm saying? Even in Rim of the World, I think. No, was it that? Something. It was some movie with on Netflix. Damn, what was that movie? Was it Rim or something? Rim of the World or something? I forget what that movie was. But once again, the main characters was a little small Chinese girl, a white boy that was like a little, poor white boy, another like really smart white boy, and then it was the little chubby little black dude that was like famous before he ever did that movie. I forget his name, but they did the same thing with him. He was like, he was scary, getting beat up, in the movie and shit by the white boy and stuff like that. Although his wasn't too drastic, he wasn't like feminine, but it just goes to show you what they constantly do to like little black boys in movies and shit. And especially on Netflix. Netflix is like a huge tool to basically promote all of this to your subconscious. You see what I'm saying? And this is not it. Like there's plenty other shows where they add in, these gay storylines and shit. Just out of nowhere, just like for nothing. Like I was just saying with the power shit, it never really matches the storyline of the show. They just force it in there, and it's been becoming that way. Like, bro, like the last like fucking, I guess 10 years, bro. They're like really pushing this to your subconscious, trying to really turn everything gay, bro. That's even Obama, bro. Like we can take this to a whole nother topic. The supposedly the first black president, not even black, bro. Don't even know what he is, bro. But to the face of the world, the first black president, supposedly, y'all remember he passed that transgender shit, right? Remember where like at one, I think Trump reversed it. I think Trump took it back and, scrapped it as a law. Remember at one point they were making bathroom signs and shit for like, transgenders. Like Obama signed whatever he signed into law. So, transgenders can use the same bathrooms as women. If you think of yourself as a woman, you can go and use that bathroom and shit. That was signed into law by Obama. And guess what? He was black, supposedly. He was the black president. So you see the agenda behind, basically using black people for this gay shit. They think about it, bro. They got supposedly the first black president to pass a law that's never been passed before to basically allow transgenders to just be anywhere, doing whatever. A woman right here and he walking up, he, she, whatever he is, walking up, peeing in the damn, standing up, pissing on some shit in the woman's bathroom, bro. Like, they waited to pass that with Obama. Think about that shit. Could have passed that a long time ago with any other president. But soon as a dude with a little bit of color on him get into the office, they decide to pass some shit like that. And what the fuck? Where in the 38 levels of importance does that kind of fucking law come into play at? Where, bro? Where? That shit is fucking like obsolete. That's not important, bro. And think about that. They passed that bullshit. And if I'm not mistaken, y'all can correct me. I think Trump, I think he reversed that. I think so. It's not to like, it ain't to praise Trump or anything, but a lot of things as far as all that shit changed, when he got into office. We already talked about how, all this pedophile shit and sexual shit, a lot of shit just started coming to light, toward the end of his presidency, or just throughout the entire thing, so it was some there's some weird shit going on, you know, at the head of state of the United States. There's some weird shit going on. But, you know, back to the point of this video, that really kind of wraps it all up right there. That right there just says enough about the entire agenda to just push this shit to your subconscious. You know, oh shit. I'm glad I'm recording. I thought that shit said 000 for a second. I was about to be like, damn. But anyway, you know, man, so I'm at 15 minutes. I wasn't trying to talk too long, but you know, that's just what it is, bro. That's what it is. At the end of the day, there's a mass agenda, and it's meant for the kids. You know, it ain't meant for me and you, because we've already decided on our sexuality. You know, I like women. You like men. You know, I'm talking about for the women that's watching, not the men. I know y'all good. You know, and whatever. No, and like I said before, I don't know who watched my videos, so you know, don't think I'm disrespecting. Don't think none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about, you know, what's going on with this agenda that we have here in America, and the things in the film industry, rap industry, and all that. You know, so don't think I'm coming at anybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know, I could keep going, you know, if I wanted. You know, I could turn this into another part and just break down other shit. I'm gonna actually probably go back and just check out a few shows that I know got, you know, these agendas in them, you know, and maybe just do a third part to this, and that'll be that, you know. So anyways, I'm still like finishing up that Michael Jackson video, which I think gonna be super dope. You know, just bring a different perspective to that whole thing. So yeah, y'all already know, man. Coming back. Black Balloon, I'm out.